Hey, do you like hazy IPAs? Stick around. Yeah, you hear it. Hazy IPA, that's what we're going to brew. All right, this is what we're going to use as a grain. We're going to use 10 kilos of Pilsner malt. I'm using Canadian malting. Then we're going to use 1 kilo, 600 grams of barley and flaked. And we're going to use 1 kilo, 600 grams of oats and flakes as well. And we're gonna use 900 grams of wheat and flakes. Yep, all those flakes, we're gonna buy it at the store. It's already been weighed. We don't have to mill that. And so we're just gonna weigh 10 kilos and mill it. So let's start. Hey everyone, well, we're here in Clandestino now, so we're gonna start to brewing this hazy IPA. One thing I wanna show you guys today is I want you guys to see what's the water like here in Victoria, okay? I'm gonna show you all the stuff, okay? We're gonna read pH, we're gonna read ppms on the water and all that kind of stuff, okay? Well, first of all, let's start, follow me. Well, hey, all right, so we're gonna start by getting the mash tun ready. All right, we're gonna start with 10.5 gallons of water. Well, we got the pH meter, we got the TDS, so total dissolved solids. So we're gonna check how much we got in the water, what's the pH we're gonna start with, and yeah, I want to show you this. Let's get this ready while the mash tun is getting ready. Well, we got what we're gonna use today. We're gonna use 2.5 grams of calcium sulfate, and we're gonna use, 1.5 grams of calcium sulfate, and 2.5 grams of calcium chloride. Calcium sulfate will help you with the hop profile, let's call it, and calcium will help us with the mouthfeel and a malt weight. Hop way, let's call it this way. All right, let's weight it to add it, and then we do another reading with the little instruments we got to see what was the difference. Right, 2.5 grams of calcium chloride and 1.5 grams of calcium sulfate. Let's add it to it. All right, well, we got the 10.5 gallons, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna dough grain in. But what I did is, I took a little sample for the water to see what we add, see what was the differences after we add the salts. So basically, I got it on the back, is cooling down. As I said it, we need to be about 20 degrees to do those treatments. So we're gonna let it chill while we're gonna dough the grain, etc., etc. To start, let's dough the grain and get our water for the sparge ready as well. I'm gonna tell you what's the volumes and all that kind of stuff. But for now, let's dough the grain in. Well, one little part I forgot to tell you guys. Well, I forgot to film, and well, you guys have to understand that It's a lot of things to do in one day for brewing all this stuff. So I previously heat up the water to 70 Celsius, and then I do my grain in. So now basically with about like 68, we're gonna let it mash at that temperature. But sorry, I missed that little part. But you know what I did now, okay? Well, with the temperature, we can actually check what was the differences with the tap water and after we add the salts. Let's see the results. All right, while we're mashing, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up our sponge water. So we're gonna need a 10.5 gallons. And we're gonna heat it up to 80 Celsius. And we're gonna put the lid on and gonna leave it there until we need it for sparge. Should stay between 75 to 80. That's exactly what we need for our mash out. But for now, let's fill them up. Well, it's been 40 minutes. So I'm not gonna do iodine test. I checked with the refractometer. The refractometer tells me I have the 18 bricks. That means it's 1.072, and I'm aiming for 1060. When I do the sparge, it should go down 18 to 20 points. So I think I'm pretty good on there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna raise the temperature of our mash tun, and we're gonna do mash out at 75 Celsius, and then we're gonna do the sparge and everything, okay? Let's get everything ready. We're 75 Celsius now. What we're gonna do now is put it out and start doing the sparge, transferring and all that kind of stuff, okay? Let's do it. All right, we finished transferring. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start boiling. I'm doing a hazy IPA, like I said in the last video. I'm not okay with their changing. I mean, it's nothing I can do, but Napa or New England IPA, hazy IPA, they're two completely different things. They wanted to merge it in the same one, but they're wrong. To my concern, they're wrong, but I'm not one to say. Anyways, we're gonna start boiling, and we're gonna add some hop to get 45 IBUs, as it's a hazy IPA. I want it to be bitter. So I'm looking for about 45. I'm thinking 45 or 50 IBUs what I want to use, but I think 45 will be the winner. So what we're gonna do now is start boiling and, you know, get the hop, weight it, calculate it. You know how this works, okay? Let's keep brewing. "71 grams of Warrior. This Warrior is 16% alpha acid. We're aiming for 40 IBUs in 15 gallons. Let's add it. Well, we almost close to the 20-minute mark, so that means it was gonna be 20 minutes left and boiling. So when I do this type of beer, I don't know if you remember, first of all, I've been using the hop called Samba, and I said Samba will work better. It will work better in a Napa or a hazy IPA or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna add 40 grams of Samba, but also 40 grams of Victoria's Secret. As when I do this type of style, what I do is basically try to get rid of hops, a little bit of hops that I have in my freezer that I'm not using it for anything. So I try to, you know what I mean. So we're gonna put 40 gram Victoria's Secret, 40 gram of Samba. Okay, let's weight it and then we add it. All right, we finished boiling. So what we're gonna do, basically put it out and we're gonna start cooling. And when we're about 80 Celsius, which is what we call it the hop stand, or what is that hop stand is, basically, we're gonna add 80 grams of Citra. And yeah, let's weight it so we can add it while we're cooling. All right, let's get everything ready. We're at 80 Celsius now, at 80 grams of Citra. Let's throw the hop stand. All right, we're at 30 degrees now, so we're gonna add some oxygen to it. Okay, let's pitch the yeast. Well, we're done. We got what we're expecting. We were looking for 1050, we're at 1052. As you remember, during the video, I mentioned that we got 18 bricks, and 18 bricks will give me 1.072. And then I also mentioned that you lose like 20, right? Like the points will go down 20 after the sparge and the boiling and all the stuff. So we got 1052, exactly what like normally happen. So sometimes we got 50s, we got 52, depending of how dry the city is, like, or the day is. Sometimes when it's dry, we boil a little bit more. When it's wet, when it's like with humidity in the environment, we boil a little bit less. So this time was a little bit less, so we got 1052. So yeah, we're gonna let it ferment and see what happened. Hey everyone, well, it's Thursday. So it's been 4 days since we brewed the beer, so it's time to transfer into carboys. So this time I'm going to do a dry hop. So we're gonna put 30 grams of Citra, and we're gonna put it into 3 carboys. So it's gonna put 10 grams per each carboy. And yeah, we're gonna let it condition in, and yeah, let's work. Hey everyone, well, it's been about a week, so we're gonna transfer that Hazy IPA, which it doesn't look pretty hazy, but let's see what happens. Okay, let's transfer. Hey everyone, well, what do you think? What do you think about the color? You like it? I think it's pretty nice. I'm super happy with it. This is the whole reason why I use a Pilsner malt. Pilsner malt is lighter than Turo, and it brings that beautiful color, almost like, it's almost like you have a light inside, like super bright. I really like it. So yeah, let's talk about this beer. But before, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, hit that like button, and leave your comments. I answered most of the comments, I do my best. Thank you everyone for leaving your comments. We're creating a little community now. Like, I can see the comments of most of the same people, so we started to create a little bit of community here, and I really like it. So yeah, in Spanish I got a show Wednesdays, which is like a question and answers. You know, like you ask me what your doubts about my videos, and I answer back. It took me a while to get like audience in the Spanish, so I want to do the English as well, but I tried in the past, but like no one was watching in a live streaming, so kind of like you don't get very motivated with that. So anyways, we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna find a way to do it. So let's start building that community and see if we can make like a little survey and see what day will work and what hour will work, and we can chat, chat on live streaming. Anyways, let's try this beer. First of all, and the aroma, even at this distance, I can smell it. I normally don't use dry hopping, but this beer requires it. I mean, it's a hazy IPA. Some styles requires it, right? So we use dry hop. It's a bomb. It just smells citra, like nice. So now let's check the taste. What's the taste? Wow. Like in bitterness, I use Warrior. As you guys know, I normally use Warrior for my bitterness. I really like it. And what do we got with Warrior? Warrior brings a bitterness very close to grapefruit zest. Very, very close. And then I use a Victoria's Secret, and I use the Samba. Remember I was telling you guys that I was making beers with Samba hop. Didn't like the bitterness of it, and then I put it right in the middle, and it say the flavor was really good, but still not quite what an IPA should be for me. So we move into the next step, which is a hazy IPA, and that hop is perfect for this beer. It's perfect. It's very close to Victoria's Secret. It tastes like mango, it tastes like a pineapple. So what we got in flavor here, it tastes very citrusy, but in the very, very end, it lets a little note of a pineapple and then mango. It's really good. I really like it. And obviously, smell is just citra. So yeah, I will do this beer again. Yes. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. This beer is very tasty and delicious. I can't wait for summertime to start making these ones. I think this year is that's gonna be my way to go instead of my Pilsners, but who knows? West Coast Pilsner tastes really good too. Maybe we'd make one with Samba, see what happens. Anyways, well, I want to thank everyone for watching. Leave your comments and let's build this community. And if you're interested in me doing that live streaming, please leave your comment and let me know if you guys like it, so we can start going to the next step, which would be start making some surveys to see like what date, what time, how often. In Spanish I do it once a week. Maybe you guys want it like once a month to start. Maybe you guys want 2 a week. We don't know. So that's why it's good to be communicate to each other so we can know what the next step on the channel. In the end, yes, it's true, it's my channel, but this channel was created for you guys. So if nobody's watching, that channel is useless, right? So yeah, we're trying to get all together in this community and let's work together to build this even bigger and get a better show, all right? Well, guys, I'll thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.